Hi, this is Chris here at Storage Visions 2015. I'm here with Zac Woods from Trendnet. Zac, he brought along some new products to tell us about today, starting with some new 802.11 AC wireless router units that are also gigabit wired. Zac, why don't you just start off and go right in and
All right.
give us the specs and let us know what we're looking at.
Okay, I brought some of our latest and greatest Wi-Fi AC routers. We also have some Powerline, which we'll go over real quickly after this. But you can see both of them have a lot of antennas. I'm going to start with the one right in front of you. That's our TW828DRU. Now, this is rated at Wi-Fi AC 3200. So it's our AC3200 tri-band router. So tri-band is a little bit different than most of the routers on the market today, which are dual band. So tri-band, it means it has one wireless N band to connect to all your wireless N devices. So that wireless N band is rated at 600 megabit per second. Then it actually has two separate Wi-Fi AC bands, and each of the Wi-Fi AC bands is rated at an extremely high 1.3 gigabit per second. So the average user may think, well, it's kind of, I don't know if I want to manage all these Wi-Fi AC bands. So we integrated this technology called Smart Connect technology, which virtually combines both Wi-Fi AC bands. So when you go to connect to it on the AC side, you'll only see one AC band to connect to, and then the router will determine if the device you're connecting to is fast or slow, and then it'll put all the slow devices together on one band and all of the fast devices on the other AC band, so keeping your fast AC devices in the fast lane.
Okay, very good. Yeah, so we've always got that one device that drags us down. So
right. So then on the Wi-Fi side, this is our highest rated in terms of total throughput. On the wired side, on the back, we have all gigabit ports. There's a USB 3.0 port on the back as well, and a USB 2.0 port. So since we're at Storage Vision here, you can throw your high-performance USB 3.0 devices, plug it in and connect it with anyone on your network. All of our routers come pre-encrypted with their own password, and there's some cool features. There's a lot of management features inside, but one of the cool features is a guest network, where you can create guest networks for each band and isolate them to internet access only, so preventing them from accessing your local devices
and that sort of thing.
Absolutely. So really valuable, useful. This one's going to be available in 4 weeks. The MSRP is $279, but the street price is probably going to be low 200s.
Okay. Now, what's the difference between this model and this model with 4 antennas?
Okay. Well, it has fewer antennas, but the one that we have here is our TW827DRU, and it's dual band versus the tri-band that we see here. Since it's dual band, each band uses all 4 antennas. On the 828 you see here, each band uses 3 antennas, so band 1, band 2. Using the 4 antennas produces a new speed classification, which is for a dual band router, which is AC 2600. So on the N side, since it's using 4 antennas on the N side, you get an 800 megabit per second total theoretical throughput. Combined with the AC side is rated at 1.73 gigabits per second, so incredible speed. We expect on the AC side, if you bridge 2 of these together, so you get a connection where they're both rated at 1.73 gigabits per second, that the real throughput is going to be close to gigabit speed. So mid to high 900s for near range throughput.
Gigabit speed over the air.
Right.
Wow, that's
reality
definitely something.
So we're very excited about this product. The back has all gigabit ports. It has 2 USB 3.0 ports in the back as well. But another cool technology that's in this router that's not in other Wi-Fi AC routers is called multiple user MIMO technology. So the average home has 8 connected devices. That's going to triple over the next 10 years. So all these devices are communicating, but most routers right now, if you have all of this communications from different devices, the routers will queue them up one at a time. So multiple user MIMO uses all the antennas, and it can send multiple streams concurrently at the same time. So in a busy connected home, it really results in some significant throughput advantages for a busy connected
Yeah, it's
home.
like going from half duplex to full duplex, just at the device levels.
Absolutely. So the TWA27 DRU is going to be available in mid to late April, and the MSRP as well is going to be $279. The street price is going to be low 200s. So we're very excited about sending this guy out. One thing that I did mention as well is it comes with detachable antennas. So the antennas are high performance. On the N band, it's 3.5 dBi. On the AC side, it's rated at 4.5 dBi, but enthusiasts can just take them off and then put on other antennas if they prefer a little bit higher gain. They can throw those on there as well. So another great feature.
Very good. Very good. Now, Zach, you've got some more products off camera over there. What?
Okay, well, let me just bring them on here.
Check them out.
So these little guys are power line devices.
Okay.
So they both have the same classification rating, which is a new power line speed rating, power line 1200. So power line on the market today is power line 600. So this doubling of power line speed, theoretical power line speed, is achieved by using all three electrical lines. So both your hot, your neutral, and your ground wire. And by using all three, and it uses essentially power line MIMO, multiple line technology, then you get that really high throughput power line 1200 speeds. Now, some users may say, well, I have an old house with that's not wired with the ground wire. Will these work? Yes, they'll work, but then it will be degraded, since you only have two lines, to power line 600. So if you know you don't have a ground wire, just go with power line 600. But getting back to the features of these devices, the incredible throughput. So it's rated at power line 1200. But in our test bed, we have real throughput speeds of over 500 megabits per second.
Okay.
Real actual throughput for the devices. The one that you have in your hand, that's the TPL420 E2K. It comes with a kit, both of those units here. You just plug the first one in next to your router, and then connect it to your router, and then you plug the other device anywhere in your home on the same electrical system, say in your entertainment room or your home office. Now, both of these devices come pre-encrypted. They automatically connect.
Okay.
No CD installation. You just plug them in. If you want to change the existing encryption keys, you can just simply press this button down here. It's called the sync button. On one device for 5 seconds, press it on the other 5 seconds, and it'll re-scramble the existing unique encryption on there. So super easy to install, extremely high throughput. Internet service providers love Powerline because it's stable. So some Wi-Fi devices, sometimes you can have dips in performance. Powerline is known for its stability, so we're getting in the mid 500s for near range connections.
Now, one thing I noticed on this is there's only one button. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who've never used a Powerline connectivity device, but there's one button. I mean, when you think of network, a lot of people get frustrated and, what's my MAC address and what's my IP and my gateway and my DNS, but
Right.
I mean,
yes, I think
one button, you can't really go wrong there.
I think in our industry, we make it really hard for you consumers, like figuring out all the Wi-Fi AC classifications and what can connect to what. But one thing we got right is the power line. And our instructions literally in the box are take them out, plug them in, and hardwire the back of one to your router, and then plug the other one in. Yeah. And that's it, they're done. They're connecting this really high throughput.
Yeah. And these have a really good range too,
correct.
From what I understand.
So that's another good point. So the range over a linear distance over your power lines is 980 feet. So we rate that for a house up to 5,000 square feet. So virtually most houses, unless you have the mega mansion out there, then you may need to daisy chain a few. So very, very long range, very, very stable performance. The pair that you have here, the TPL 420E2K, will be available in 4 weeks. MSRP of $99 for both units together.
Okay.
And a lot of people
Affordable.
often, right, and a lot of people, you know, they'll have their Wi-Fi set up, but maybe there's a room in their home or their den where they have poor Wi-Fi. And what we see most often is power line complementing your existing network, so you can add on to your existing network. The two units that we have here are there are TPL 421 E2K. Now the same engine, the same chipset, the same rating, but on the front you have an actual electrical outlet. So when you plug this in, you don't lose that electrical outlet. So you look at the back of my entertainment center, it's like a spaghetti of extension cords and all sorts of stuff. So this one, at least when you plug it in, you don't lose that outlet, so you can plug in your TV or another extension cord on the front of that.
Very good. Well, Zach, thanks for coming to talk with us today, and we'll probably go see you guys at CES here in the next day or two.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Chris.
Thanks.